Well, hey guys, welcome to part two. Um, I'm gonna jump right into it. I can say a lot of things have changed since part one. Uh, I can say the main thing. These guys right here, Saint Anke's flowers. Oh, can you see them? I'm throwing in the light somewhere. Saint Anke's flowers. Oh, damn. Pretty dark space. All right, unprepared for this one, but this is gonna be another experiment. Mainly trying to get it. Can I get a show in one shot? So follow me along with this. Feedback's always great. But yeah, try to be a little bit more interactive with it. This is going to be one of those things where you can put this down, look at, do something else, have me on in the background. But I'll let you know if something's coming up on the screen, like this instance. St. Anke's Flowers. Check them out. SaintAnkesFlowers.com. They're actually a company in Oregon. They're working with small, little local farmers, and these guys too. Sun God Medicinals. Uh, Looking into these guys, I am super curious about it. They sent me. I'll go more into these products later, but starting with Sun God, they sent me a package. Uh, I'll say a little bit of everything. I have a horse that's already on a daily dose of their CBD products, along with several dogs. They sent me nettle leaf, a pure extract, and I have an individual using it for nerve pain, and she's experimenting with that. I can't wait for feedback with that, and also the solves that they offer. There's a soothing and a Hercules solve. Feedback for that for the older folks that I know. There's a local church group, and they all get together, and so that's among the things they talk about. So I imagine there's a lot of arthritis, a lot of angry fists because. Uh, but either way, St. Anke's flowers. Uh, these guys, fantastic. It's a cannabis company in Oregon, local small time farmers. I'll get some more information as I'm going along. I'm just trying to make this sound as natural as possible, and it's really fun. I've talked to so many people uh, about this. This is a strange opportunity for me, and it's new. I'm gonna follow it. I'm gonna see where it goes. I'm loving every step of the way. Uh, I realize that I am learning a lot, and it is a lot. But still, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, and it's nice. I see the change already. When people start talking about it, it's like, okay, is this a medicine that can really help? Or at least with the individuals that I know. More to come as well. Hell, I started up an Instagram you guys can follow. I'll put it in the link. There's going to be more links. I'm going to also experiment with timestamps, just kind of go over all of this. Um, let's see, trying to get together this account with my bud tending account that's on Instagram. Um, and trying to make YouTube the more of the okay, you want to see the background or the behind the scenes of it, like a almost film like a documentary. But I'm gonna do different types of media, like you want to get the whole story. Some of it's gonna be on Instagram, but most of the sit down and talk conversation is going to be on YouTube. It's going to be more of a longer winded video, but it was going to be fun nonetheless. I can fill you guys in on that. Um, Recently, I think what in time of recording, yeah, last week I went to Champs Trading Show in Austin, Texas. That shit was crazy, but not crazy enough. After 2 days of talking to the locals there. They say that there's one in Vegas every year, and that's nothing. That's nothing. They say it's a complete. chaos. It's madness there. And just imagine, you know, a E3, if you guys remember that, or any type of convention, an anime convention, an outlet convention, a fucking hell, a tailgate party, right? It's just, but it's filled with weed. Or at least this one was THCA products because it was in Texas. Everything was compliant for it to be there, and it was still a fun time. Yeah, there's rules. Oh, let me check your bag. Oh, make sure you guys are the right people that you say you are. Okay, get in line. 10 minutes. Blah. Oh, you're in. Okay, cool. Once you're in, you're in. Just get your bags checked. You can go in and out. Hell, I was surprised they had a bar there, but it wasn't open. You know, you could just you had to pay. But the amount of samples that they gave out, the amount of networking that an individual can do, and for the short notice that I even gave to St. Anke's, it was incredible. They within hours they said, "Oh, here you go, we got you in." I was dumb. I was super confused and super excited at the same time, and just I fuck it, let's go, and I went. I went. I'm glad I went. I'm glad that I got to learn a little bit more of this industry, and I'm looking forward to the different types of opportunities and people that we meet. I think that was the thing. Like the first day out at Champs, chaos, chaos. I spent most of that day just gathering and collecting samples. Then second day, very calm, very calm. I was complete 180 of energy, and I just said, okay, let me go follow up on the people that I thought that were interesting, that I felt like I made a genuine connection with. And I did. I went up to there was a woman there, and she was selling basically handmade bongs from Mexico, from their local artist, and she ships them here, and then she makes cannabis jewelry. I gotta find her card. I'll probably throw it in the link. I'll see if I can cover all that stuff. Oh, that shouldn't take too long. Yeah, I'm learning as I go. I realize that some of this stuff only takes like 10 minutes to do and throw together. So I figured, okay, I'll fucking I'll find out. And so this is it. So get ready, guys. You're probably gonna see a lot of weird shit, but keep up. I think things are changing fast, I would say. But I think it's just more the information that I'm gathering. It's a bit. It's a bit. Am I tired of it? Kinda. But I feel like take a break from it. Take an appropriate break. You know, smoke a little bit. Try a little bit of their psychedelics. Um, you'll see them if you check out saintankiesflowers.com. And um, hit me up on this. Especially, I would say, small local businesses, if they're curious about selling any cannabis products prepackaged. Yeah, but I'm still learning as that as well. And the educating individuals on herbs, I feel like I'm got to level up on my what is it? What do they call it? Apothecary skills. Well, either way, learning about different herbs and how they all work together in different ratios for different things is pretty fascinating. And hell, it gets me to wanting to make my own. So that would say that's. Oh man, hell, we have a local event in San Antonio even going down. We have a shop that's opening up on WW White Road. I believe it's called Smoke Rings. We're gonna have a pop up there, St. Anke's. There'll be more information on Instagram. You can follow me there. Gabe the Bud Tender. I'll be there along with some assistants. This kind of pop up is going to be brand new. We're going to see how St. Anke's works in the Texas market. We're going to get some feedback. I'm quite excited at myself. I'm still learning how to set up these types of meetings, and it's an exciting opportunity to talk about how both parties can make money. And I think that's what is that weird business lingo is strange, but I understand that there's a balance between sales and educating. You can't have one without the other. So it's hard being a salesman, but it's easy being an educator. So I want to see where this goes, and I'm excited to see where this goes. Trying to think of trying to think of some ways to fill up the time. Maybe move the camera around a little bit, but I kind of just been sitting it here. You guys can see that probably not well, but this is all going to change. This is all temporary. It's just a nice little spot to record. It's quiet. Cats aren't fucking at the door. They're not doing anything. But we chill. We chill, educate, we plan, execute. That's at least as I've been telling myself. And I got to thank all the people at St. Anke's. I got to give them a shout out. They're very transparent when it comes to things like this because they're new as well. Hopefully, more opportunities come, and I'm excited for everything. This road that I'm taking is new, and it was very sought after. So I'm excited to be here every step of the way. Yeah. Hell, this is a pilot. I think episodes are going to be more themed like, but random. I really want to throw it together like, okay, if, oh, this was this event and record it, or maybe get the recording from Instagram. Instagram can tell one story, but then I can come in on YouTube and give you my perspective, the sit down, or it could be smoke sessions. Smoke sessions. I want to start doing smoke sessions where we have a conversation about, I don't know, whatever the fuck they want to talk about. But mainly I would like to push at least, what did cannabis ever teach you anything, or do you self medicate for XYZ, and does it taught you about yourself? You know I like talking about stuff like that, and seeing how it helps different people and watching them recommend certain things, seeing what they've learned in order for them to teach them something else, which is cool. I like seeing that. So spread the word, guys. This is going to be cool. I can't wait to see everybody. You know, I'm working on. I'm also working on some bud tending stuff as well. So hit me up for that. We can talk about educating employers, employees, um, about cannabis, the local laws, and how it affects the body. How if you want to teach somebody how to self medicate effectively, make sure that they're using the right medicines for the right reasons. You know, but I love you guys. Be safe. If you guys want to follow this, like, subscribe. But if not, I truly don't give a fuck. Later.